Yo, hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all having a blessed day, man. Hope all is well with y'all. Hope you've been constantly, steadily improving in life and everything, man. Yeah, dog. So today I just wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind that I've been thinking about, bro. Sex will not make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Sex will not make you happy. We live in a very hypersexualized and, just lustful world right now. And understand that all this stuff is meant to kind of keep you in this low vibrational state. It's meant to keep you in a state of constantly chasing, constantly needing, because that's exactly what's needed to survive and to make money and to strive. You know what I mean? These big corporations, these businesses, they need you to keep watching these OF models and these Instagram models because it fuels their platform at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, it's a reason why when you go on Instagram, I used to post Instagram reels and stuff like that, just talking about real shit. And they used to always shadow ban me and all this other stuff, man. They used to always be on bull about, my reels for the most part. But then you go to, some woman's page, some model's page, and she out here, literally, I kid you not, they made it so that these IG models can literally have their boobs out, nipples out, as long as they're breastfeeding and stuff like that. So now you see these IG models with fake babies, literally with boobs just out on the gram. And these women not getting struck down. They're not getting shadow banned. You see these girls just twerking, shaking butt on the ground. Just all type of degeneracy all over the ground, bro. And partially it's the fault of, they want to push this type of stuff. They want to push this type of media on people. But the other part of it is that as men, bro, we have this weird thing where we think that sex is going to make us happy. And I feel like most of the reason is because most of us aren't getting laid, bro. That's the truth of the matter. Most guys are just not getting laid. Most guys are single and alone and using your right or your left hand to get off, to get a nut, bro. That's just the truth of the matter. And the thing about it is that we keep chasing this nut to such a high degree that we think that when we finally have sex, it's going to be some kind of like, oh my gosh, like when you wish upon a star, Disney Channel, opening, ending, whatever. You think you're gonna become some kind of Disney prince if you finally get laid or something like that, bro. That's not really what it is. And for a lot of y'all that ain't had that experience with a woman, that ain't, received the slurp, you know what I mean? You ain't never touched a woman before, bro. Let me tell you something, dog. Like, at the end of the day, it's just a nut. It's just a nut, bro. Like, you kind of overhyping the moment. You know what I mean? It's leading up to this thing. You overhyping the moment. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be so great, and you gonna nut the same way as you did when you was using your hands. You know what I mean? Now, of course, it might feel a little bit better. The logistics of it might be a little bit better, but at the end of the day, you still chasing this moment, these 10 seconds that don't last. You know what I mean? And so when you kind of idolize that moment, when you finally get there and you finally realize what it is, you still in chase mode because that feeling of, oh my gosh, I did it, it's gonna wear off real quick, bro. And you're gonna be back to chasing the same old thing, back to chasing women, chasing a nut. This is the current state of average men. This is the current state of where we at right now, bro. And we keep chasing and chasing and chasing, and you think that you're gonna get somewhere, bro. You think that it's the ultimate goal to finally sleep with somebody. That's not the ultimate goal, dog. Because as soon as you get that nut, understand that everything around you is still the same. You still broke. You still don't have a stable form of income. You still don't have a meaningful or impactful relationship. You still don't have what you want in life. You're still not satisfied with yourself. You don't like what you see when you look in the mirror. And this stuff doesn't go away when you have sex or when you masturbate or whatever. When you chase these things, it don't go away. It's just temporary pleasure. It's escapism so that we can get away from everything. But the truth of the matter is that the more you try to run from it, the bigger the problem gonna get. Eventually, you're gonna have to face the facts that it's not pussy and all this other and ass that's gonna make you happy. That's gonna change your life. It's what's inside, bro. It's a mindset. Even money is for the same, bro, the reason why sex won't make you happy is for the same reason that having money won't make you happy either. Having money is important. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of broke people that would be, I guess, happier if they had more money. But what people fail to understand is that even when you have money, bro, you can still easily get depressed. Because it's the same feeling. You get all this money, you get rich, you buy out a house, the Lambo, all this other type of shit. You go on the biggest vacations, but inside you're still broken. Inside you still have to deal with depression every day. Inside you still lack meaningful relationship. Inside you don't like who you see in the mirror. Oh, and you're just trying to go. You're trying to throw money at the issue. It's not an external problem. It's an internal problem. That's why you're not happy. That's why you're not satisfied. Happiness is a state of mind, bro. You can control it. You can control whether you're happy or not in whatever circumstance. You can be middle class and be happy. Understand that. As long as you live by your means, that's all you really got to do. And again, it's a mindset, bro. When you can get to the point of, y'all, like, I'm cool. Like, I don't need the flashiest, whatever. I don't need all the women in the world. I don't need this. I don't need that. When you get to the point where you can be content just chilling, just you by yourself, that's when you can actually have access and achieve happiness. Because you no longer are depending on something. But for a lot of you dudes that's virgins, bro, you ain't never touched no girl in your life. You gonna think that getting laid or whatever you think it's gonna change you, bro. It's not gonna change you. You're gonna be the same loser that you are today. You're gonna be the same exact loser. Only difference is your body count gonna go about 1, I guess. And then what? Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club of billions of people that have done the same thing as you. You're not special. You're not special. You just gave away your energy and gave away your seed to somebody different now. Same shit is going on in your life, though. You still a loser. You still a hub addict. You still unhappy with your current life situation. You still have no plan, no outlook for your life. Still failing in school. Still got homework piled up on your desk. But I got laid, though. Hey. That shit gonna wear off real fast, bro. Reality gonna hit you, bro. What you gonna do when the bills hit? What you gonna do when you get out of school and bills start piling up? What rent do? What you gonna do then? I'm telling you, man. A lot of young dudes out here is chasing cat. It's not gonna make you happy, bro. It's just a nut. At the end of the day, it's all gonna feel the same. It's just a nut. And see, it would be one thing if you was out here getting laid by somebody who was your wife, or somebody who you had a meaningful relationship with. And even then, it's not even really about the action. It's more about the connection and the bonding that you two form in intimate moments. But you don't even have access to that. You just out here wanting to just fuck. You out here trying to go to the clubs, go to parties and pick up females. Even if you do that, imagine you a Duke Dennis. Imagine you Captain Atlanta and you able to pick up whatever woman you ever wanted. You still ain't gonna be happy with you picking up and slamming multiple women every single day, because deep down inside, you still have issues that you have to fix. You still gonna be chasing, because 2 days after you just smack that girl, man, I gotta get another one. Now you able to be controlled. Now you in a state of, you in a slave state. You're literally in a slavery mindset. And you did it to yourself because you think that it's gonna be some magical moment when you finally, nah, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. You're going to go home after getting that first nut and you're going to be like, damn, that was cool. And you're going to go right back on the hub, bro. Real shit. And a lot of you will never realize this until you actually do it. So I know it's like talking to a brick wall, but until you actually have experienced it, bro, you'll start to you'll never really understand where I'm coming from, because you feel like, and you've been lied to and tricked to think, by online, by social media, that hooking up with multiple women is cool, or that it's gonna like make your life better somehow. You know what I'm saying? It's really just gonna be you wasting nuts and wasting money. That's all it's really gonna be. And the thing about it is that, women go through this too, right? Women go through this too, but it's to a lesser degree for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is because women have more access to men. Women have more access, so that, a woman could wake up and have a guy in her DMs like that, right? That's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is because on a biological level, yes, women have the same level of sex drive, same level of horniness, all that. I'm not saying that they have less sex drive, but it's easier for a woman to have self-control intrinsically and biologically, because think about the consequences of what happens when a woman is you know, just smashing all these dudes, getting ran through. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. But the reason why they have self-control is biological, because if they get pregnant, that's 9 months. They out the game 9 months. You know what I mean? Gotta have a whole kid, gotta raise the kid. You know what I mean? So on a biological level, it's easier for them to pick and choose when they want to sleep with. You know what I mean? Like, girls is not just laying up every single night like, damn, I gotta get one off right now. I gotta get my rocks off. That's why girls is usually not addicted to the hub. That's why girls is usually not beating they need every night, or I mean, whatever they call it. You know, the fingering, whatever they call. I don't know the slang for it. Whatever. That's why they're not doing that every night. They're not doing what men do every night, because they had a self-control. Not saying that women ain't out here just hooking up with all type of, because, you know, it's on both sides, but still, it's men that got the problem. We lack self-control, and that lack of self-control has turned into us idolizing sex, not even knowing that sex is not even the biggest part of life. It's so many other shit in life. There's so much other shit in life to do, so many other things that you have to take care of, so many other things that's affecting your mental. You got to get to the point where you feel like you are cool. If you was a virgin for the rest of your life, you'll be all right. You got to get zen like that. Now, I know that this is a topic that a lot of people have already talked about, but I know for a fact that whatever I say on this video is not going to be taken to heart. You're not going to listen to me. You're still going to idolize sex. So let me tell you what's going to happen in the future, in the near future, probably the next 15 to 20 years, maybe sooner, because, you know, we advancing at a exponential rate. What's going to end up happening is, and I talked a little bit about this on my first channel, but we don't go more in depth. As men continue to display that they lack standards and lack self-control, they're going to start, you know, these businesses, you know what I mean, all these corporations, these companies, they're going to start realizing they can cash in on this. I mean, they've already realized it. Think about every advertisement you ever seen. It's always an attractive woman and something like that in there, right? They're going to start capitalizing on this even more. And they're going to start pushing these AI robots. They already coming out with them. They're going to start pushing AI girlfriends more, because they're going to realize that men are willing to spend money on women. That is one of the biggest things that we care about. Think about it. Men will spend money on Pornhub. Men will spend money on lights. They will spend money on flying women out, prostitutes. Men spend money on females, on getting laid, like that. They can't control themselves. Y'all can't control yourselves. And so what these companies, these technology companies gonna realize is, okay, we need to make more AI girlfriends, because we know that this shit gonna get bought up. What's gonna eventually happen is that these AI girlfriends are gonna get combined with real life robots. They gonna make real life robots that can simulate what a woman feels like, what a woman acts like, what a woman sounds like. You're not even going to be able to tell the difference. They're going to be able to simulate the feeling of a vagina. Real shit. And so when this happens, and it will happen at some point, I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow or the next day, but eventually it will happen, where they come out with an AI robot that is literally the exact same. And I'm sure they already got sex dolls that I guess, you know, got some kind of robotic AI in them. They're going to become realistic to the point you can't even tell the difference. And when we get to that point, because we will get to that point with the way that technology is advancing, we will get to that point soon. Sooner than you think, probably. 95% of single dudes is copping it. Guaranteed. And they'll never tell you that they will. And you probably sitting back thinking, I never do that. But think about it. You already addicted to the hub. You already spend money on all this other shit. You already spend money going to the club, going to these parties, paying the cover fee, buying drinks, just so that you can look cool for some females, just so you can hopefully get some pussy that night. So why not make one big down payment, one large down payment on a girl that you won't have access to at all times, that you could turn on and off, that you could just have easy disposal, easy access. The ease of access is going to be like crack to y'all niggas. It's going to hit like crack in the 80s. And then as soon as y'all have access to it, guess what's going to happen? Y'all going to be sleeping with these virtual women, and you still ain't going to be happy. You still ain't going to be happy. Because you're like, damn, I realized Cam was right. I'm over here getting my rocks off with what seems to be a real woman, but ain't. And I'm still not, there's still other things I'm missing in life. And so at that point, all these men is gonna stop wanting to fuck with women, real women, because real women is too difficult to deal with. You want ease of access, right? You want to be. That's why niggas masturbate, because it's easy to just lay up here and just, you know, go crazy on your own and stroke your own meat. It's easy to do that. It's easy. It's like, right here. But a real woman, you gotta talk to her, you gotta court her, you gotta do this, you gotta do that's why you gotta get to know her a little bit, you gotta do this, you gotta look cool, you gotta have the looks. Your AI girlfriend don't need none of that shit. She at your beck and call, she at your command. So why wouldn't single dudes do it? It's easier. And so what this will end up leading to, most, and I'm not gonna say it's every guy, right? But a lot of dudes is gonna end up, fuck it, I'll just have an AI girlfriend. They might even start making it to where they can bring them to Walmart and bring them to all other places. You're gonna be seeing dudes walk around with baddies. You're gonna be seeing 2 out of 10 looking dudes walking around with 10s, with dimes. You're gonna be like, how you bag that? He bought it. Think about it. We already kind of do it. You pay for profit. You pay for pussy all the time, indirectly. You already do it. Why wouldn't it start happening? And it's gonna get popular. So what this is gonna do is, no more kids are gonna be born. Relationships gonna go out the window, right? And now for all the dudes that want kids, shit, understand this: women is already saying they don't want to have kids no more. Dudes is already saying they don't want to get married no more. Dudes ain't even gonna want kids by this point. Women gonna start seeing that, dang, dudes don't even want us no more. They gonna start getting with AI virtual dudes. I mean, they already got the Rose toy. They already got all kind of sex toys and shit like that to keep them company. They just gonna start embracing that shit more. We gonna stop talking to each other. It's gonna become like isolation in Japan. Nobody gonna talk to each other. Nobody gonna fuck with each other. People gonna stop going to parties. People gonna stop going to clubs. People gonna stop going anywhere. Because why would you? For what? I'm gonna just stay inside. Why go to the club and try to impress some females when I can stay inside and get laid with a robot that already wants me, that I can change the settings on? You might even be able to change what she look like for the night, for the day. Like it's crazy out here, man. It's going to get crazy. And y'all think I sound and y'all think this sounds out of pocket, but this shit is actually like real. It's gonna happen, and you're gonna look back on this video and be like, damn, that dude was right. Real talk. Anyway, I just felt like ranting today. I just felt like talking about this type of stuff. Let me know what you want to see in the next one down in the comment section. I'm gonna be back consistent on this channel. I'm out.